Almost there. طيب, excellent. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We're back at it. We are at lesson number 10. Last week, what did we do? We did a 60 question Kahoot. 60 questions. It took us well over an hour to get through the whole thing. But alhamdulillah, it was fun. There was a few difficult questions. I know Hamza, Mariam Lim. Man, not difficult. I wouldn't say difficult. I would just say maybe not as clear as we thought it would be, right? When I asked Hamza, what names of Allah did we take? I was referring to the entire lesson. You thought I was referring to only the previous lesson since the last Kahoot we took. So I get it. I'm sorry. But hey, that's how life is sometimes, you know? You don't get a second chance. You don't get to repeat. Some days you win, some days you lose. Can't win them all, right? That's just the way life is designed. Okay? But we roll with the punches. The believer is strong, not weak. If he fails or he comes up short, he says, Inshallah, next time. That's the attitude. We get back at it, we go stronger, and we do it again. So similarly, we'll take another few weeks, maybe a month or two of more Kahoot questions, like the palm tree. Allah, Allah. Very good. Very good. You know, the palm tree, they say it doesn't break, it only bends. How many more lessons do we have about the Prophet ﷺ? A lot. We're only touching the surface of it. So we'll get into more details. Questions could be increasing in difficulty. Okay. So yes. Okay. Yeah, the believer is like a palm tree. The reason why is because the palm tree, one of the reasons I should say, is that the palm tree, like other trees, when a tornado or hurricane comes, the trees just break like a toothpick. They get taken out of the ground easily. But palm trees are very strong. They're bendable. So when a hurricane or a tornado comes through, the palm tree will bend. It could touch the ground, but it'll bounce right back up. That's how a Muslim should be. Okay? We might fall down. We might get hurt. We might lose, come in second, third, or last. But like the palm tree, we get back up. All right, all right. Let me close the chat since it's disturbing others. The chat's not closed. You could still chat, but it's only going to go to me. All right. But like every day, so we will do a Kahoots after this lesson, like always, right? I think I have 10 questions for this Kahoot. Super easy because it's the same lesson that we just took, right? And then we'll do the spin the wheel for a random prize giveaway. Hanin says, I love Kahoots. Kahoots loves you too. Very much. I actually like Kahoots. I know what it's not a big fan favorite for everybody, but hey, I paid for the subscription. I have all these different features. It's easy for me to use, and that's how we do it. All right, we're ready to begin our lesson. In one of the very first lessons that I took, this is like COVID days, like 3 years ago. Zainab, you might remember actually, was a picture of a boy who was thinking, seeing, and hearing things, but paying attention to class. Impossible. If your eyes are distracted, if your eyes are distracted, or your ears are hearing something else, or your hands are busy with something else while the class is going on, it's hard to pay attention. You could be present, but still absent. Does that make sense? That's why you see a lot of drivers when they're driving and they're using the cell phone, they get into an accident. I remember I saw one guy in his car, it was a red light. He was texting his phone. The light turned green, and the police officer was on his bike. He saw him, and he went around in circles around the car, and the guy was still texting until the police officer turned on his siren and pulled the guy over. No, 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 I'm not talking about your dad. Although it could have happened to many of us, right? But it just shows you that when you're engaged in something, you're absent of what's going on of your surroundings. So what I'm trying to tell you is focus with your eyes, focus with your ears, and don't be playing with your hands. If you're using your hands, it should be to take notes. Okay? Inshallah, I'll give it a shot. Rafiullah. All right. Having said that, let's go. We're at lesson number 10. The name that we are taking is called Al-Afu. Al-Afu. Who would like to read? Yusuf, I see your hand up. Mic works?
Huh?
I think so. Okay, so your mic works. Do you know what Al-Afu means?
He like forgives people with their sins.
I like that. I like that, Yusuf. MashaAllah. He forgives. Or we could say
The most forgiver.
the all pardoning. What does it mean to pardon somebody? Yasin, I see your hand up. What does it mean to pardon? Do you know what the word, have you heard of the word pardon before?
Yeah, pardon is like when somebody like this. It's mostly used in this way. Like if somebody wants to get through like a crowd, they say "pardon me" or something like that. It's like
Yeah,
saying like, can you like make way for me, but in like a respectful way, something like
very
that.
good. Beautiful, beautiful answer, Yasin. Pardon means like excuse me, forgive me. Like Yasin said perfectly. I'll repeat it just because he said it very good. Like if you were going in through a crowd, you know you're gonna bump into somebody. You know you're gonna probably upset somebody, and you're asking them for their pardon, right? You're asking them for their pardon. Yes, it has multiple meanings. But I just want to make sure you guys know in general what the word pardon means, because al-afu, referring to Allah, is the all pardoning. He's the all forgiving, if you want to say that. Yusuf, can you read the text in black?
Okay. The one who pardons again and again.
Okay.
The one who
So
continues.
Yusuf, Lubna says, don't pick me. You know what I'm going to do, Lubna? Lubna, I'm going to pick you. Get ready, okay? Yusuf, imagine you have a toy or you have a box of cookies. How many cookies are in the box?
10.
10. I ate one without asking you. And you came to me and you said, you ate my cookie. And I said, yes, I did. And I said, I'm sorry. Would you forgive me?
Yes.
Thank you. How many cookies do you have left?
9.
9. The next day, I see your 9 cookies and I take 2 more. And you go and you see your cookies and you know, because I have all these cookie crumbs stuck in my beard, you ask me, did you eat cookies? My cookies? I said, yes. Do you forgive me?
I'd give you like a chance.
Okay. See, it's getting less and less, right? How many cookies have left, Yusuf?
Forgot. 7.
7. The next day, I go in there and I go to town. I eat all your cookies, bro. Every single one, including the chocolate chip that fell from the cookie itself. I ate that too. I left you not even crumbs. You come to me and you see my cheeks puffed up with cookies in them. And you're like, why did you finish my cookies? I said, man, they look so good. Do you forgive me?
I feel bad for you and I'd bake you more.
You'd feel bad for me. Yeah. So
And
my
I'll bake
point
you
is,
more.
and Yusuf, excellent. This is how we are as human beings, by the way. You do something once to me, all right, I'll forgive you. You do it twice, I look at you like you're crazy, wondering why did you do that, knowing that was mine. I might still forgive you. You do it a third time, bro. Oh, you're gonna start something. Where's the boxing gloves? Okay, we're gonna go. We're that's it. You know what? We're gonna throw it down today. Okay, we're gonna rumble because you just did the same thing 3, 4, 5 times, and you knew that bothered me. But you see, with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's a different equation. Because not only does Allah forgive us again and again for the same exact mistake, but He loves to forgive us. You see the difference? In fact, Allah will get upset if we do not ask Him to forgive us. You see? Listen, I used to play soccer in my house with my mom. Okay? When I was a little kid, your guys' age, I used to act like I was Ronaldo playing against Messi. And I would be kicking the ball left and right. You have no idea. Off the window, off the house. I'd do a header by myself. I'd score a goal and I'd celebrate. One time there was this big light. I don't know what it was. It was like a pillar, just a huge big vase. It was beautiful. And the sound that it made when I broke it, it made my heart stop. Okay? Now, this is not the first time my mom told me stop playing soccer in the house. What do you think her reaction was when she got home and she saw a shattered light on the ground? You know how fast I ran, Sarah? What do you think her reaction was?
I think that she was like really angry because she kept telling you and kept telling you and never stopped.
Yes, she was frustrated, rightfully so. And I had no place to hide, nowhere to run. I was a dead man or dead kid walking. I knew what was coming to me because, man, she told me so many times and I couldn't listen. Doing double kicks in the house sounds like a great idea until something goes wrong. But even asking another human being, even if it was your own parent, forgive me, I'm sorry, all of these other things, only the fuse is only so short. You have to understand. Okay? And now I had to pay the price for the consequences. But here's the thing. Like I said, with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He loves to forgive. He loves to forgive, and He gets upset when you don't ask Him to forgive you. We are all going to make mistakes, correct? Everybody raise your hand. Do you know you're going to make a mistake? If you're not raising your hand, that means you think you're perfect. And then I'll announce to the class that we have an angel in our room. Angels don't make mistakes. They're commanded and they're ordered and they do as they're told. Okay. We'll have a couple kids who think they're perfect. We all make mistakes. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, do you think He knows that we make those mistakes? Of course He does. So what does He expect from us? He expects from us to ask Him to forgive us for those mistakes. He expects us to seek His forgiveness. Okay? And we're going to learn a beautiful dua that shows you how much He loves to forgive us. طيب? Muhammad, can you read the next sentence?
All right.
The one who continues?
Let me move the cameras.
Habibi, speak up.
Let me move the
I thought
cameras.
I was tired.
because
You're
we're
probably more
talking to
tired than
the
me,
camera.
huh?
I just couldn't see the text because the
Oh, go
camera
ahead.
thing. The one who continues to pardon the sins of his servants and leaves of punishment for them. The
Very
one
good. That's good. Hasbuk. Uwais. Read the next one. Can you read?
Okay, so the
The-
one who pardons again and again,
Okay, no, we're past that. The one who
the one,
pardons
the one who pardons his slaves so that they do not suffer
the
the consequences of their
consequences
sins, they repent.
of their sins if they repent. So here's a very important thing, okay? Is Allah will forgive us, but He doesn't forgive us because He punished us. You know, like sometimes you and your brother, using the cookie example, right? He stole your cookie. You'll forgive him after you caught him. I don't know what you're going to do with him when you catch him, but you'll forgive him afterwards, after you got your revenge. Allah does not operate that way. Allah wants to forgive us and loves to forgive us and doesn't need for us to face the consequences of our actions. You understand? And we're going to learn more about that, inshallah. So remember, if I'm asking you guys to read and you don't know where we left off, what do you think that means? Habibi, share some cookies with us. Somebody said they're eating cookies. What does that mean if I ask you to read and you're reading the same statement, Samira?
It means that you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, so pay attention. Okay? I don't want to tell you what place we are or where we left off. I want you guys to focus. This is a benefit. We're here for 1 hour plus. So the more you're paying attention, the more benefit you will get. And you'll understand that your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will get stronger. That means when you go pray to Allah, it has more meaning. A lot of us, we pray 5 times a day, but we don't know to who. We're not familiar how. We don't know why we're praying. Who is Allah? We're learning those things. So it's very important. Okay? Samira, you want to read? Go ahead, Samira.
Who is Allah of you?
Al-Afu. Everybody say it.
Al-Afu.
I want to see your mouths moving. Al-Afu.
Al-Afu.
Yeah. Al-Afu. You know, like our mouths moving is like muscle exercise. If you rode a bike, it's easy once you have done it many times. So reciting Arabic or Quran is easier on your mouth and tongue when you do it in repetition. Okay? Very good. Go ahead and read, Samira.
We all make mistakes because we all are imperfect. We have faults and shortcomings within us.
Very good. Amin, Muhammad Amin. Look at this kid. Poor kid. What did he do?
What'd you say?
I said, how are you?
Okay, alhamdulillah.
What happened to this kid?
He accidentally spilled a cup and
Yeah,
now he's trying to clean it.
milk, right? I think he was gonna eat cookies with Tawfiq. He's eating cookies right now. So he spilled something. He made a mistake, right? Okay. Yasin, can you read the next? Oh, what happened here? Yasin, actually, there's nothing to read, just a picture here. What happened here, Yasin?
A little kid broke a vase while he was playing soccer. I think you got that picture because your backstory, right?
Yeah. So
Um,
that
so
happened to
yeah.
me. What
So
about
he
what about these two kids?
another kid he was let me see. Okay, so another kid he was walking and then he pushed I think Actually, I have no idea. I think he was walking and then he hit it by accident while he was walking and the vase fell and it broke. And then another kid was playing soccer again, and then he broke the glass door, the glass window.
Yeah. These are all mistakes that have happened in the past. And
Nope.
maybe it happened to you as well, right? I one time was hitting a golf ball, kid you not, when I was I don't know how old I was. I didn't never understood golf, right? There's a little white ball that's on the ground and you just swing and you try to hit it. So I was like, what kind of game is this? How do you even get this uh, golf ball to go high? So you know what I did? I hit it and I was like, wow, it went across the street. So I ran after it. I hit it again. This time it went over the street to my other yard. So I said, oh, this is easy. So I did it again. This time I hit it so hard and a car was driving. And I hit the car into the passenger door. And I left a golf ball dent. I was like, oops. I was so focused on hitting the golf ball, I didn't even notice a car driving. But guess who was in the car? My brother. Yes, with his friends. And I still remember, even after all of these years, the look of my friend's or my brother's friend's face. He wasn't happy. Hey, mistakes happen. We don't say that, hey, mistakes happen. The teacher said, so, why are we upset, Mom, that I broke the window? No, 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 no. Chill out, chill out. I'm only sharing these stories to say, hey, we all make mistakes. Yes, we should try to limit and reduce those mistakes. But what I am saying is that's how we are created, to make mistakes, to fall down, to fall off our bike. Sometimes things break. We don't do it on purpose, but things happen that way. And when they do, we need to go to that person, if we hurt somebody's feelings, and say to him, Ubaida, I'm sorry for doing that. I'm sorry for Salam, I'm sorry for hurting your feelings. Thabit, forgive me for tripping you. I didn't mean it. Thabit, you forgive me or no? He gives me thumbs up, says, Khalas, let's move on. I'm okay now. So we make mistakes and we'll make those mistakes with other people, but we sometimes don't ask for their forgiveness. And why? Sometimes some people have ego. You know what an ego is? And mashallah, young kids typically don't have egos. This is the beautiful thing. Young kids typically do not have an ego. And you'll notice it because the two kids will be fighting and they'll get upset. And the next day they're playing again with each other. If it was an adult, guess what? Oh, he said this to me. I'm never going to talk to that person anymore. Like the older we get, the bigger our egos become. We have this sense of kibr, arrogance. Look at Iblis. He said, why do I need to bow down to Adam? He's made from dirt. I'm made from fire. I'm not going to do that. Okay? I go to people and say sorry to the person. But why? He started it. I'm not going to say sorry. It's like, Habibi, just be the better person. Even if you didn't, just apologize. That's okay. But a lot of older people have such big egos. I'm not talking to that person anymore. And it's their brother or their sister or their cousin. And they say, Wallahi, I'm never going to talk to that person. Why? What happened? Because he said this to me. Because of a word, a sentence, and now you're not going to talk to that person anymore? Allah. You guys want another story? These are personal stories, I was in a masjid. You like personal stories? All right. I was in a masjid. I'm not going to tell you what masjid this was. And I gave Eid khutbah. This was years ago. Many years. Sound like I'm an old man. And then, after many years, I gave a khutbah. And then I came down and I was giving everybody hugs. This person a hug. I was smiling because it's Eid so much. My cheeks were hurting. I couldn't stop. I had to stop smiling. I didn't want to stop smiling because people think I'm upset. And Mohim, I came down and one brother came to me and says, Brother Fahmi, there are two people they weren't talking this whole year. Can you get them together so they can give a hug and say, Khalas, no problem? I said, easy. It's Eid. Of course. So I grabbed one brother and I said, can you come with me? He said, okay, yeah, no problem, Sheikh. I'll come with you where we're going. And the second he saw where I was taking him to just to talk, you know what he did? He pulled his arm down from my hand and he walked the opposite way. I was like, Allahu Akbar. I was like, why are they so upset at each other? I was like, did somebody kill his family? Nope. You know what it was? Just some words that were being said. That was it. Ego. How can we expect Allah to forgive us when we can't forgive other people? And other people will say, oh, but he was making fun of me. Tayyib, have you ever made fun of somebody in your life? Don't you want them, the people that you made fun of, wouldn't you want them to forgive you if they knew that you were backbiting them? Absolutely, right? But because Allah kept your conversation of your backbiting and gossiping away from that person, Allah, you're walking on the earth like, I didn't do anything wrong. But the way you backbited somebody and you wish that they forgive you, forgive them. Forgive others. Because the way you act with other people, Allah will treat you the same. So it's very important that we understand that we have shortcomings, we have mistakes, but we shouldn't have egos. Because the second you have an ego, halas, you look so high and you can't see that the fact that is, you also are full of mistakes. Okay? Umar or Abu Bakr, one of you said, pick me, yalla. You want to read?
Show you.
Yalla, read everything.
I want to show you something.
You know, okay. Yalla, what are you going to show me?
Alright, I don't have it right now, but so I'm just gonna say it. I don't have the thing I want to show you right now, but so like last year I was in school, but like I drew some, like I made the whole class was making like a self-portrait.
Okay.
I made one, and then I saw someone's self portrait. Like I laughed because the head looked like an egg.
You
The
laughed because the head looked like an egg.
Yeah, then I got in trouble
Oh, why do you think you got in trouble?
because I laughed at the person's self-portrait.
You know, and I always get confused. Umar, right? Your name's Umar, right?
Yes.
Umar. And I know you know this, and you're sharing the story, and mashallah, may Allah reward you, Habibi. You're sharing a personal story that could be beneficial for other people to listen to. When you laugh, how do you think you made the other person feel?
Like unhappy.
Unhappy. You made him feel sad, right?
Yeah,
Imagine I drew a picture. Imagine I drew a picture and I showed you guys, look at this picture that I drew. Okay? And you saw it and all of you guys were laughing. You laughed so hard you fell off your chairs. I thought everybody left the Zoom class. Now, that's going to hurt my feelings. You did not even say a word. All you did was laugh. Subhanallah. Do you see that your words have an impact on people? Do you see that your words could either raise and elevate people's feelings or hurt them just because of what you say? So the thing that you should control the most is your mouth. Your mouth could bring a lot of damage and harm to people. You might say a word that lasts no more than 5 seconds, but you cause so much pain to your friend for over 5 hours. he's going home crying because you said something or you laughed at him. It's true, right? If somebody was walking right now in the masjid and they tripped and they fell, 99% of the people would be laughing at the person, right? But you need to be the person that says, I'm not going to laugh. I'm going to go to him, help him up, and ask him, are you okay? I'm going to make him feel better. Because people get embarrassed. Okay? People get embarrassed. But we cannot make people feel worse. The Prophet ﷺ never did this in his life. Even when people said, oh, Prophet of Allah, I'm such a bad person. I'm not good. Nobody likes me. He said, rather Allah loves you. And you are precious. And you are important. Imagine when they got words like this from the Prophet ﷺ, how it made them feel. Special. So why do we want to make others feel like they're not special? And in fact, I tell all of you guys right now in the class, all 55 of you, or 54, I'm not sure if it includes me in the participant list. But yeah, I'll talk to all of you guys are special. Wallahi, every single one of you. You are precious and important and special, and you have a purpose in your life. And the fact that you're in this class makes me even make lots and lots of dua. You know, in the WhatsApp channel or group that I have with your parents, I always make dua for you guys. I always ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make you elevated and increase your knowledge and your relationship with Allah. So you have to be careful with the words that you're saying, because the words that you say could bring damage to people's hearts. Okay? So be very, very careful and cautious of that. Yalla, read. Naima.
Okay, yallah.
Bismillah.
Allah al-Afu is the one who loves to pardon our shortcomings. He overlooks our sins, our mistakes, and erases our sins.
Allahu Akbar. Very good. So I have here, what is this? What is the tool thing that I have here? Tahseen.
Erasing.
Any
And can you
erasing, right?
my name
What do you want me to change your name to?
to my actual name?
And your so put actual as your name.
Yeah, my
What's your
actual name.
name?
My actual name is actually Afan, but it keeps on changing to my mom's.
Irfan.
Afan.
How do you spell it?
That
Habibi?
Affaan.
Affaan.
Yes.
Very good. I did it for you. There you go. Rafiullah. Can you read?
And when we sincerely repent to Allah and ask for His pardoning, He will erase all the traces of our sins and replace it with good deeds.
Allahu Akbar. Habibi, remember Yusuf, I stole all 10 of your cookies?
Yes.
And they were super good, by the way. Think about how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not only would He forgive me for stealing the cookies, Yusuf, but it's like, Yusuf, after I asked you, I took 10 of your cookies, I'm sorry, please forgive me. And He said, I forgive you. Here's another 10 cookies. Can you imagine that? Like, who does that? Hamza. Hamza. Yallah, ya cousin. If I stole your hat and then I asked you to forgive me, would you give me another hat? Most likely not.
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah,
You
probably
want
not.
your other hat back. But with Allah, it's like Allah would forgive me for taking the hat and give me another hat. Do you understand? So the sin that I acquired, and I ask Allah, oh Allah, forgive me for those sins. Oh Allah, forgive me because you are al-afu and you love to forgive. So what would Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do? He would forgive me for those sins and replace the sins with good deeds. That's special. But it's only special for the people who ask Allah to forgive them. Otherwise, you're stuck with your sins, and on the day of judgment, you're going to have to answer for those. Okay? Hamza, read.
asking Allah to pardon us. Allahumma innaka afuwan tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni.
What
Oh
is that?
Allah, you are,
Let,
oh
let me
Allah,
have
you
your
are all pardoning.
hold on, cowboy. Let me have your sister read the English. Oh Allah.
Oh Allah, you are all pardoning and love to pardon, so pardon me.
Sarah, do you know where this dua, you would always hear this dua before?
Isn't it in Ramadan?
Ah, very good. Yes. When did you hear this dua before? In the month of Ramadan. So we would hear this dua being recited. And you know how it came about? Aisha radiallahu anha asked the Prophet ﷺ, if I knew that tonight was the night of Laylatul Qadr, what should I say? The Prophet ﷺ taught her this dua. Say, O Allah, you are all pardoning and you love to pardon, so pardon me. You can exchange the word pardon to forgiving. You are all forgiving and you love to forgive, so forgive me. In case the words pardon is kind of foreign to you. You understand? Very good, Sarah. Excellent job. So we should focus and memorize this dua and say it often. It's a very beautiful dua. Okay? I see more hands. Haneen. Yalla, bismillah. Allah al-afu. Yalla, can you read? Haneen.
Allah al-afu.
Uh-huh. Pardons.
Allah al-afu pardons in such a way that one on the day of judgment we will not be reminded of these sins.
Allahu Akbar. Hasbuki. Very good. You know, Haneen, this is so important because not only does Allah forgive us, but Allah will come to us and remind us, remember your sin, I forgive you, and you did this, Allah will not even bring it to our attention. He won't bring it up because He won't want to embarrass us. That's special. Tawfiq. Ya Allah, ya Tawfiq. If your sisters are doing it, you have to as well, Habibi. We'll read the second one. Allah wants to make our life easy.
Allah wants to make our life easy. He does not want to make things difficult for us.
You know, this reminds me like when I would play with your dad, for example, soccer. I would make it easy for him. I don't want to beat him all the time. Yes, true story. You see, make things easy for the people and not difficult. Sareem, I saw your hand up.
When we pray, we do not do it perfectly, but Allah al-Afu will still accept it.
Very good. Yes. Amira.
Yeah,
How are you? You
good,
did a good job,
alhamdulillah.
Yumna. Or Haneen, whoever recited or read. Can you read?
The blue.
Yeah.
When we believe Allah al-Afu, what should we do?
We should.
We should not make things difficult on others. We should make things easy for the people because we want Allah to make things easy for us.
Very good. Adam. Yasin, I got your message. One time's enough, Habibi. Don't spam me. Come on, bro. Adam, you there?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If someone does something wrong to us, we must pardon them.
We must pardon.
Pardon them, so that Allah al-Afu pardons us.
Yeah, you know, have you guys ever asked your friend to forgive you and he or she acted like this? Like, I'm not talking to you. I told you it happens with adults all the time. All the time. Like I said, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? Buy you a car? Khalas, yeah, Habibi, get over it. So many times. So many times. Yasin, have you had a chance? Habibi, It's so much action. Yasin, yalla Yasin. This, you couldn't sit in your seat still and you had to jump up and down. Yes, what's up, Habibi?
So, what we learned from this is we do more wrong things so then somebody can forgive us, so then we can get more
No,
hasanat.
no, 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 no. Allah does not play games, Habibi. Allah does not play games. If we make mistakes, and I said we will make mistakes, hopefully we don't do them intentionally. But when we do, we ask Allah to forgive us, okay? Mariam, I haven't spoken to you all day. Sorry about that. Mariam, have you ever made a mistake and you asked your friend to forgive you?
Yeah.
And what did they forgive you, or did they say, I'm not talking to you anymore?
Sometimes they forgive me, and then sometimes they acted like it was a big deal and didn't.
Yeah, like what, like different friends act different ways, right? You know, and I had friends that did both. Ubaida, what about you? Did you make any mistakes with your friends or maybe your brother or sister? You never made mistakes, mashallah. I think your mic's not working. Okay, no problem. Lubna, can you read the other one? The one at the bottom. Forgiving others helps you get over things. See that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, read it, Lubna.
Forgiving others helps you get over things.
Holding grudges
Holding grudges
takes
too much energy.
Yes. You know when they say you're holding a grudge against somebody? Have you heard of that before?
No.
Okay. Mariam, have you heard of that before? Holding a grudge?
Yeah.
You've heard that before? Hamza, have you? Yes? Awais, have you?
Yes.
Yeah. You know what they say? Tayyiba, have you? Tayyiba? Tayyiba. Have you? It's all good, Yasin. All good, Habibi. We're bros, man. I forgive you, Yasin. See? I forgive you. I have to practice what I'm preaching. Sana, somebody talk to me for God's sake. All right, no problem.
Yeah.
Have you have you heard of the term holding a grudge?
Yes.
Do you know it's like physically holding something? That's why they say when you forgive, it helps you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's amazing when you think about it. It's a metaphoric statement, but actually it makes so much sense. So when you find friends who, like, for example, have you ever heard somebody's like, I was so upset I couldn't sleep that night?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, all the time. Happens to me too. Happens to people that I know. That's why, like, when you have a grudge, like, I'm so mad at this person. Like I said here, it takes a lot of energy to hold that anger in your heart. That's why it's better just to release and says, you know what? I forgive you. I'm moving on. Then you could sleep better at night. Versus a person like somebody would tell me, like, I couldn't sleep that night. I was so heated. I was so upset. I was like, bro, you're holding a grudge. That's a heavy thing to hold. Just drop it. Make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Very good. All right. Real quick, although this might not be quick, but we mentioned something about the wives of the Prophet ﷺ. We mentioned that who was the first wife of the Prophet? Let me see it in the text, in the chat. First wife of the Prophet. Khadija. MashaAllah, Rasulullah. Very good. Excellent, excellent. And who can remind me why the Prophet ﷺ, he married different women from time to time? I'm going to drop your hands and then ask yes to make peace between the tribes because they were widows, to unite tribes. Allahu Akbar. This is amazing. Yes, Maryam, very good, to help them become teachers. Allah, Yasin, excellent. Rafiullah, yes, he spread Islam more and made peace with it. Beautiful, mashallah. All right, you guys have that solid. No way to break it down. Here are some of the names of the wives of the Prophet ﷺ. Yasin, I need you to help me read. Who else? Rafiullah, let's go. Maryam Reem, Hamza. Okay? Go ahead, Yasin. Read the first one. Sauda bint Zam'a.
So that bint Zam'a. She was around the same age as the Prophet, 50 years or so.
Very good. Hamza.
Aisha bint Abi Bakr as-Siddiq. Prophet, peace be upon him, saw a dream which meant he would marry Aisha. Radiallahu anha.
Maryam.
Hafsa bint Umar, daughter of Umar ibn Khattab. Hafsa's husband died in battle.
Very good. And when this is the daughter of Umar ibn Khattab, radiallahu anh, the very famous one, right? Her husband died in the battlefield. She was still young. Umar was very sad. His daughter is now a widow. Who's going to marry his daughter? And the Prophet ﷺ ended up marrying her. Tawfiq says, don't pick me. Habibi, I'm going to now pick you. Tawfiq, yalla, go ahead. Yalla, quickly, so we can go to the cahoots. Rafiullah, I'm sorry, Rafiullah, go ahead.
Zainab bin Khuzaymah lived with the Prophet for 1 year, known as al-Masakin, would feed the poor.
Yeah, she was often the one that would feed the poor. Good job, Yusuf. I like that one. Don't pick me. Yusuf, I picked you now. Good job.
Alhamdulillah.
Yarhamukallah. Go ahead. Salama.
Salama.
بنت أبي أمية المخزومية. Okay, that was a. Go ahead, read the next one, and then I'll go to Tawfiq. Habiba.
Habiba Ramla bint Abi Sufyan.
Yeah.
First to migrate.
She was the daughter of somebody. Do you know who?
No.
You sure you don't? Tawfiq, do you know? Who was Habiba bint Abi Sufyan, the daughter of? The answer is right in the screen, Ya Habub. Abu Sufyan, as the text says. Yes, Tawfiq, look. Bint Abi Sufyan. It's like if I said it in English, Habiba Ramla, the daughter of Abu Sufyan. Can you read the one on the bottom? First to what?
First to migrate to
Abyssinia. Go ahead, Tawfiq. First to what? Migrate. Repeat after me. It's okay. First to migrate.
First to migrate
To Abyssinia.
to Abyssinia.
Ahsant. Very good. Samira. Juwayriya bint al-Harith.
What?
How are you? What? Go ahead. Read the English. Prophet married her.
Prophet married her, bringing honor to her tribe.
Very good. Okay. Who else?
Mute me.
Okay. Sareem, I see your hands. Yalla, Sareem.
So,
Maymuna.
Maimuna bint al-Arith al-Hilaya.
And the next one, Safiya.
Safiya bint Ind
Huway.
Safiya bint Huyay ibn Akhtab.
Akhbar.
Husband were Jews. Tribe between Muslim. Prophet married her to honor her.
Yeah. So yes, her father and husband were both Jews when they died, and this tribe that she was a part of actually betrayed the Prophet and the Muslims and had attacked them. And the Prophet, after they were defeated, ended up marrying her, which brought her honor and gave her prestige. Like one more time. Adam. Next one.
Zainab bint Jahsh, Prophet's cousin, previous husband of was Zayd, owning companion mentioned in the Quran.
Yes. Do you know what surah that is, Adam?
Ahzab.
Allah, very good. All right. Moving on. Children of the Prophet Sallallahu Naima, go.
Al-Qasim from Khadija died at the age of 2 years old.
Very good. Very young, huh? Yusra Bilqis. Yalla.
Okay.
Abdullah.
Abdullah from Khadija, born after Prophet,
Good.
also known
As a Tayyib.
as Tayyib.
Very good job. What's your name, Bilqis?
Yusra,
Yusra. MashaAllah. Very good. How old are you?
7.
MashaAllah. Good job. Good job, Yusra. All right. Sarah. Read the next one.
Ibrahim from Maria
Al-Qudsi.
al-Kibiyah was one of his last children.
Very good. Ibrahim, you there?
Yes.
Can you read the next one? Zainab.
Zainab from Khadija,
Very good.
oldest of the Prophet's daughters.
Excellent job. Haneen. Yalla.
Which one was it?
I caught you sleeping. Ruqayya.
Ruqayya from Khadija married Uthman ibn Affan.
Did Uthman ibn Affan marry anybody else from the Prophet's daughters? Anybody know? 2. Ubaid is saying 2. And he's already saying peace out, bro. Yes, 2 of the daughters. Very good. Rafiullah, read the next one.
Kulthum from Khadija married Uthman ibn Affan.
Yes. Did he marry them at the same time, Rafiullah?
No.
No, very good, mashallah. I like your confident, quick answers. You ready? I hope you're ready. Rafiullah, are you new?
Yeah.
Allah. Okay, we're gonna do a Kahoot, so I want you to stick around, okay? Who else? Maryam. Last one. Fatima.
Fatima from Khadija married Ali. She died 6 months after the Prophet died.
So all of the kids of the Prophet ﷺ died during the lifetime of the Prophet ﷺ, except 2. Except 2. Write it in the chat. Wow, a lot of different answers here. All of the children of the Prophet ﷺ died during his lifetime. Only one survived and died after the Prophet ﷺ. Yes, that was Fatima. I said it here. She died 6 months after the Prophet ﷺ died. So there was a total of 7 children. And because of the time, they all died while the Prophet ﷺ was still alive, except 2. That was Fatima radiallahu anha. And let's do a quick Kahoot, guys. It's only 10 questions. Stick around, inshallah. So that way, at least you could participate for spin the wheel. Okay. Post the live. Nice try. All right. This will be a quick one, inshallah. I always like to see what students are on top of it, who is paying attention, who is ready to win. Even if you don't win and you get 100%, that to me is remarkable. Amazing. All right, the link will go in the chat. 1 second. Sorry about the jingle thingy my dude. I'll turn that off. All right, links there. All right. The winner today. The winner today will receive not only a small gift card from me, but also, Savi, you ready for it? I'm announcing what the prize is for the winner.
Okay.
Murad, thank you for staying. You need to tell Leila I'm sad she left, okay? What do you think the winner's gonna get, Sada?
I think they're gonna get a $10 Cold Stone gift card and a $5 Amazon gift card.
No. You know what the winner's gonna I'm proposing that the winner for this Kahoot gets $100 from your parents.
From my parents?
Yes. So if you win, you just go to your mom and dad and you say, hey, the teacher said I won the Kahoots and I get $100. And the kids are going to be so happy. The parents are going to be, and then you tell them, but the catch is that you're supposed to give it to me. Yes, you can go to the bathroom. Thought that was funny. Guess not. All right, everybody in? 39 only. Your father says okay. Excellent. Should say $1,000. $1 million. Wow. Yes, I'm going to spin the wheel as well, but you have to enter your names here. Then I'll spin it. Leila.
Yes. Why did you say that I left?
Oh, because I got a message that Murad said I'm the only Murad. Oh, I misunderstood his sentence. He said he's the only Murad in your class, in the class. I thought he meant the only one out of your family, meaning you left, your brother's not here, and he stuck around. And I was like, oh, I'm proud of you. But he only meant like nobody's name other than him is named Murad. He's getting attacked right now by a deformed dragon bird, whatever it is.
Oh, I just thought you said I wasn't there, so I was afraid you wouldn't put my name in the wheel.
No. I would never do that to you, Leila. Never. All right. Everybody in? Rafiullah. MashaAllah. Pleasure having you in the class, bro. You and your brothers and sister. Look at you guys go.
I know.
What city are you guys in?
California. Carmichael.
California. Last time I checked, that was a state, bro. What city?
Carmichael.
Carmichael. Okay. Sacramento. Nice. If you're in a city that's not in California, put it in the chat. I'm just curious. If you're in a city that's not in California, put it in the chat. I'll call you out. Or I will call it out, not you out, as if that's like a bad thing. Shame on you. Why are you in New York? Houston, all right. Amman, inshallah, one day, inshallah. Austin, Texas. Dallas, mashallah. Texas. Yes, you do. Murad lives in the same city as me. Funny thing is, I don't think I've taught this class other than in the same city. You're going to Washington for a bit? All right. Safe travels. All right, are we ready? Or you guys still need time? There's 50 total kids, 47 on the Kahoots. I think it looks good. Thumbs up if you're ready to roll. If you're not, do this, thumbs down. Say no, stop. Yasin is confused. He doesn't know if he's ready or not. Neither do I. So we'll just move on. Zainab is ready. Murad is still getting attacked by his dragon bird or whatever that thing is. All right. All right, I think everybody's ready. You guys ready? Bismillah, here we go. About 10 questions or so. And we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And start. Bismillah, here we go. Lesson number 10. 3, 2, 1. The first question of the day is a multi-select, and it's worth double points. Select the name of Allah we just learned, and also select the translation of it. So the Arabic and the English. You guys got this? The Arabic and the English. Al-Afu goes with the all pardoning. Simple. We should have 100%, correct? But no, we don't. Why? Every time I put Ar-Rahman, we have not taken Ar-Rahman, but every time I put Ar-Rahman, people like picking it. You know why? Because it's a beautiful name of Allah, and it's a popular one. There's a surah after it. Every surah starts with it. And Fatiha. You guys. Ooh. Expanova Yasin. Bro, if you get one question and you're the top 5, you could do this with all the questions. Yeah? It's not an issue with Kahoot. It's an issue with our focus. Murad, welcome, Yazan. Look at Yazan, mashallah. Like nowhere to be found, but he's always on the top. Okay, second question. Who doesn't make mistakes? Select the correct answer. Is it Fahmi, Islamic studies teacher? Is it your sheikh at the masjid? Is it your teachers, your parents, or yourself, or no one? We all make mistakes. I'm really curious to see what you guys picked. According to Yasin, who'd you pick, Yasin? I want to hear it because it seems like you got it wrong. You're laughing at yourself, right?
I kind of by accident pressed our parents. Yeah.
Like?
Yeah. I was trying to press no one. We all make mistakes, but yeah.
Okay. Hamza, I get you. You're looking for Allah. Yes, Allah doesn't make mistakes. Although it's talking about his creation. 2 people picked me. What do I say about that? Do I give them a gift card? Or do they owe me a gift card? Hamza, yes.
Nobody clicked myself.
Nobody clicked. Yeah, 2 people clicked parents. I think we know who one of them was. Thanks, Yasin, for exposing yourself. Who are the 2 that picked me? I would love to find out. And I could. And I will. Ooh, big jump. Big difference. All right. Let's go on. Keep on. Question number 3. True or false? Allah gets upset and angry when he forgives us. Allah gets upset and angry when he forgives us. Does this make any sense? Of course he doesn't. He loves to forgive us. I've said that 50 billion times. Sareem, mashallah. Very good. Tayyib, I see you. Murad, still there. Allahumma innaka afuwan tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni is a dua that is often said during when? We talked about this, remember? Muhammad Rahmani, you have your hand up.
Can you send the link in the chat one more time?
Of course. You guys did much better with this. Yes. Ramadan during the lesson. Nights, chats, the links there. Sareem, first place. That's amazing. Good job, bro. Next question, question number 5. Multi-selects. If we want Allah to forgive us, what things should we do? Forgive others so that Allah can forgive us. Ask Allah to forgive us often for our mistakes. Be tough on the people. Never forgive others because they will just do it again. There are two correct answers here. Oh, that is almost a perfect answer. Nobody picked the wrong ones. Just there's two people missing from the first ones, but it's still good. Sareem still in first place. Yazan, Murad, Naima, Maryam and Reem, very good. True or false? Next, Sauda and Aisha are wives of the Prophet ﷺ. Are these true or are these false? This is a tough one, I know. What y'all think? We took this long list, I know. Just want you to get familiar with the names. And the answer is true. That was a tough one. So that was on top of the list. I believe she was married after the Prophet ﷺ married Khadija, and Khadija passed away. The Prophet ﷺ married Sauda, and then he married Aisha radiallahu anha. Oh, Murad, second place. Bro, you and that dinosaur bird, whatever it is. You guys are, is he helping you? He must be helping you. He's probably whispering all the answers. All right, next question. Double points. Question number 7. Which of the Prophet's children died after Prophet passed away? Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Which one passed away or lived longer than the Prophet? 10 seconds. I expect perfection with this answer here. Nobody should miss it. Right, Leila? Right? Good, good. Fatima. She lives 6 months longer or after. Ooh, Tayyiba goes to 4th place. Still very close. Look at her. Naima's so close to first. Sareem, your lead is just like a hair's length. Here we go. Next question, number 8. Double points. How did the Prophet ﷺ know that he would marry Aisha radiallahu anha? He first saw a sign on the road, like a billboard sign. He saw a sign in the sky, like the clouds started forming shapes and letters. He first saw a sign from Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, or he first saw a sign in a dream. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes, it was based on a dream. Although some scholars say it wasn't a clear-cut sign that he would do so, but that's how things started. Naima, mashallah, first place. Murad, Sareem, little shift, but you're still in the top score. Naima only has 29 points of a lead. Anybody's game right now. Question number 9. Double points. Don't blink. Zainab bint Jahash, or Jahsh, a cousin of the Prophet ﷺ, had a previous husband who was mentioned in the Quran. What was his name? Zainab bint Jahsh. Was it Umar? Was it Zayn? Was it Zayd? Was it Uthman? Was it Ali? Was it Abu Sufyan? Abu Sufyan. Abu Sufyan. Which one was her previous husband in which the Prophet ﷺ married? Sarah, I see your hand up. How can I help you?
I clicked one and then I realized I was the wife of someone else. I mean, a husband of someone else.
Oh, this is such a tough one. It was Zayd's. Yellow is the correct answer. Oh, Maryam, Reem, mashallah, Tayyiba, Murad, and Yusuf. Takbir. Sarim, did you get it wrong? Oh, you clicked Zayn by accident. Wow, you're lucky this is not for a big Kahoot. Yeah, Hamza. Learn your lesson now, bro. That's okay. Question number 10. Total number of children the Prophet ﷺ had. How many total kids did he have? Man, you guys are going to be scholars, legit scholars. 8 seconds. Murad, that dinosaur is definitely helping you out. Oh, you guys, Allah Mubarak. I see it. 7 is a correct answer. Naima's on fire. Be careful, watch out. 28 points away. Maryam Reem, you're still very close. Murad, Yusuf Mahmoud. Okay, I think this is last question of the day. Multi-select for the win. All the boys that the Prophet ﷺ had died while they were very young. Select all the names below. Which names of the Prophet boys he had that passed away? There are, should I help you? There are 3. If it took you that long, 3 names. Which one are they? Which ones are they? Uh-oh, Murad. I think the dinosaur bird gave him the wrong answer. Yasin, what are you thinking, bro? Yusuf Mahmoud? Majority got them correct. Yusuf, what'd you get? Yusuf, what did you pick? I just want to know if you're going to beat your sister, that's all. If you got it right, then you have a chance of beating your sister.
I got 2 out of 3 correct, but then I got 4th place.
You what? Say what?
I got 2 out of 3 correct, but then I got 4th place.
Ooh, Mariam's smiling big time. I think she beat you.
No, I got 2 out of 3 correct. I forgot Ibrahim, and it says
Oh, okay, okay. I have a question. Layla, did you get any of these correct? How'd you do, Layla?
I got 2 out of 3 correct. I was in 7th, and now I'm in 9th.
That's still very good, Layla. 9th place out of 50 people. Layla, you should be proud. I'm very proud of you. Layla,
Yes.
I want you to go to your mom and say, my teacher recommended that I get $20 so we can go out for ice cream. You and your mom and your brothers. You did a good job. And take Murad's dinosaur with you too. Okay? Just don't feed it ice cream.
Okay? I don't even know what dinosaur.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a dinosaur or a bird or whatever it is, right? It looks like a deformed bird on steroids. Sarah, yes.
I was in 15th place, and then I accidentally clicked the purple one instead of the teal one. So then. Okay,
you know what, Sarah? You just brought up a very important point. Maryam, I need to hear it from you, and Hamza, you as well. Where's Tayyiba? Tayyiba, you here? Hamza's here. Okay. Who else? Is Afreen here? Afreen is here. Okay, good. Here's a question, and I want to hear from all of you. Okay, before I go to see who's at podium. Should I share the Kahoot questions now, or just wait after 3-4 weeks where we do a monster Kahoot and we cover all the lessons?
Master Kahoot.
So meaning, I won't do a Kahoot every week, but I'll save the Kahoot when I only give a cash prize. Does that make sense? But you don't know what questions will come when it prepares for the big test, because I never asked you Kahoot question. But I'm afraid that if I do that, you may not want to join because there's no Kahoots, you know? But anyway, think about it. All right, let me see who's the leaderboard. We're in 3rd place. Congratulations to Mariam Reem. At least you beat your brother. That's right. Tayyib is 2nd place. And in 1st, Naima, mashallah. We got a new sheriff in town. Allahumma barak. Yusuf Mahmoud, you were in 4th place. You were so close of beating your sister. Maybe next time when it really matters, okay? Hamza, what do you think about what I just said? Hold on, don't go anywhere because we're going to do spin the wheel. Go ahead, Hamza. I want to hear from you.
I think we should just do the monster Kahoot because like it's much better than just doing Kahoots every single week. Because it's more challenging.
I hear that. Mariam, what are you counting? How many times you beat your brother?
No,
Okay. What is it?
no, I wasn't counting.
Okay. What do you think about what I was just saying? No comment?
No
Oh
comment.
man, if people leave, somebody's gonna get a prize. It might be just me and myself.
I didn't understand what you meant when you
So you know
talked.
how I ask Cahoots every week?
Mhm.
And then I ask some of the same questions in the following week?
Mhm. Yeah.
My question is, should I not ask questions wait till the end? You know, when we do the prize game? But you know, as I say that now, I think having Cahoots every week is fun. All right. Let's get these names here. Where is spinning the wheel? All right. Remember, if Allah blesses you with bringing your name, what do you need to do? Send me your credit card information, social security. No. You just send me your email address and make sure I get a text from you through WhatsApp. Okay. Okay. All right. This was from last time. Oh man. Your parents should have WhatsApp. Remember, I'm in a WhatsApp group, so your parents should be in my WhatsApp channel, where I communicate. All right, Naima, I'm gonna put your name. Although I think you won before, right? Tayyiba, and then that's it. Okay. Well, actually, Naima gets another name. Okay, so Naima 3 times, second place twice. Is that good? You guys ready? I see people making dua. Make lots of dua. Allah will select you. Oh, is your
السلام
name? Wa alaikum salam, Zaid. How are you?
Good, alhamdulillah.
Zaid is there.
السلام عليكم.
Wa alaikum salam, Zakaria. How are you?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah. Murad, you are there.
So,
1 second, Habibi. Okay, everybody's in here? Do I need to double check anybody's name? I think everybody's in here, right? 1st of July. I don't know what that is. I guess it's somebody's name, 1st of July. All right. You have to be here to win? Oh, that's you, Rafiullah. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, Hamza's raising his hands, waving his hands. Layla's making.
I see a double. If you go down, there's a double.
I go down, there's a double. Oh, Abu Bakr. No wonder why he's been winning a lot.
Jawahir.
Oh, Jawahir, I see that. Any more doubles? Amjad, you know. It's okay. If there's a double, then we'll scan again to see, make sure. Okay, Ibrahim's here. All right, I think we're good. Bismillah. Congratulations to today's winner is Abdul Rauf. I can see. Where are you? Raise your hand if you're here. Raise your hand. Abdul Rauf. Oh, there we go. Muhammad Amin.
Yes?
Your brother just won a gift card, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Congratulations. Hopefully he'll share with you, okay? Make sure you text me your information, inshallah. Email address. Tawfiq, you had your hand up. طيب Shabab, I'll let you guys go. I know we took a while, but hey, I enjoyed doing this, so it's really not a problem or an issue for me. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. جزاكم الله خير. بارك الله فيكم. We'll see you again next week. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let me end the YouTube.